And the dancer, my boss, the good, the good nigga, my boss. Congo have qualified for their first World Cup in 52 years after Axel Tuazembe's extra time goal gave us a 1-0 win over Jamaica in the Intercontinental Playoff final in Mexico. Congolese people are absolutely ecstatic right now, extremely proud. On social media, Congolese people turning up everywhere, taken to the streets. We've seen scenes in London, obviously my hometown, Belgium, France, and in different parts of the world. It's like Congo have won the World Cup. you know, what, like we love a good time. We love a celebration. I mean, nobody turns up like the Congolese, man. If you know, you know. Look, shout out to my Jamaican family and friends, man. Listen, it had to be Congo v Jamaica, didn't it? The irony. Obviously, I've grown up with bare Jamaican people, being in London, lots of Congolese people, lots of Jamaicans, lots of Caribbeans, and lots of Africans, So, yeah, it's just a bit bittersweet, but look, someone has to win it, and somebody has to lose. Jamaica had their chances in the game, but I think Congo was definitely the better side. We missed some clear-cut chances as well, but I think we definitely deserved to go through. Wissa needs to improve on his finishing, especially in the World Cup, especially on the 17th of June against Ronaldo's Portugal, Mr. Sue, okay? We need to be more clinical, That's definitely an area where there's a lot of room for improvement. I'm sure you'll agree. Let me know in the comments, football people. So, buzzing. I don't want to criticize the team. I just want us to get there and give a great account of ourselves and show how talented we are and show how capable we are as a football team, because we have come a long way. We have some good players now, and I think it's definitely a great moment in time for us to really show what we're about on the world stage, on the international stage. Honestly, so proud of the national team right now. It's been a long time coming, even when it comes to qualification for AFCON. It was only, I think, the AFCON, the one before the one that was just gone. So yeah, Congo just qualified for that. But before that one, it was just horrible, for Congolese people, for Congolese people who are very vested in the national side, and we have some players, we've got some top players. So yeah, obviously a lot of our players as well are playing for France, playing for Belgium, growing up in France and growing up in Belgium. I understand, but I do I highly respect the players down that are pledging allegiance to Congo now and playing for us, really important. So I absolutely support that, and I'm absolutely all for it, okay? But when we get there, I don't want us just to be happy to be there. I want us to compete. We have to compete, and we must improve in order for us to go as far as we can, If we get to the knockout stages, which I believe we can do, I'll be extremely happy with that. I'll be proud of the boys, if we get that far. When we get that far, So, yeah, it's a great time for Congolese people right now, especially all the turmoil that happens in the country. So football does bring joy. It can bring joy. Obviously, yes, there are negative elements of football, but I think the World Cup fever, I call it. There's just something special in the air, you know, and obviously now Congo being there, it's gonna make it extra special, you know. Our thing's a bit different, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out, you know, people who are not Congolese, obviously, who are supporting us, who are congratulating us. So yeah, that means a lot, you know. So big up the national team for that. So yes, just we don't want to see nothing close to what happened in the World Cup back in the day. Obviously, I was alive. 1974 World Cup against Brazil. There was a free kick to Brazil, and then a Congolese player, you know, has run out of the wall and just blasted the ball to the other side of the pitch. So that's gone down as an iconic moment in World Cup history. So yeah, that was a very horrific World Cup campaign for Congo back in the day, you know. Yeah, and yeah, we got beaten by Yugoslavia, 9-0 defeat. So yeah, but listen, we're back now, baby, and we mean business. So yeah, no, there's 12 African countries in the World Cup this time around. Obviously, there's just more teams in the World Cup in general now than there ever has been. So there's going to be a lot of games, you know, a lot of African teams as well. So yeah, I think definitely African football is in the best place that it's ever been. I think, you know, we have top players all around Europe now who are pledging allegiance to their national side. So that's a good thing. Oh, on the other hand, I'm not mad at African players who also decide to pledge allegiance and play for the country that they were born in, Europe. So yeah, you know, I'm not one of these people that's just hating on those individuals, you know. So each to their own, you know. We've got to be consistent with that. So yeah, 17th of June, Group K, Congo v Ronaldo's Portugal. Hey, we cannot let Ronaldo do the suit, okay? All right, that guy has to be kept quiet. You know, listen, this is an aging Ronaldo now anyway, you know. So, but listen, he's still a goal machine. He still knows how to stick that ball in the back of the net, okay? So we just have to keep him on lock, you know. That's if he starts. Listen, Ronaldo's probably got the most biggest player power I think that I've ever seen. So look, listen, if he starts, actually I want him to start, you know, because I know they're going to be carrying him from the most part, really, you know, unless obviously he has a free kick. But listen, he doesn't even score those free kicks anymore, you know. But listen, if you give him half a chance still, he's still a great striker of the ball, you know. He knows how to hit that thing. She strikes the ball like a mule. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match. But listen, I fancy our chances, you know. Come on, Congo, you know. So yeah, absolutely buzzing for the lads, you know, buzzing for the country, buzzing. So yeah, let's definitely look. This is gonna make us Congolese people, you know, kind of forget a little bit about all the turmoil that goes on in the country. You know, all the perpetual wars, you know, the famine, you know, people suffering, you know. So, yeah, you know, this definitely is going to bring a lot of national pride, you know, us being in the World Cup, you know. So, yeah, let's do it. You know, football's so powerful, man. Football's so powerful. It has a big effect on everybody, you know, you name it, you know. Football, you know, brings joy and misery to everybody. Yeah, it does. But yeah, let's go. The Leopards, okay? Let's bring it home. Jeez. And listen, all my Congolese people out there all around the world, let me know what you think of us qualifying for the World Cup. Let me know how well or how far you think we'll do and go. So just let me know. Let me know of any players out there that could play for us you know, and that could, you know, potentially help us, you know, go as far as we can in the tournament. You know, players that obviously I might not be aware of or you might know. So I'm seeing a lot of talented players now coming through. So yeah, it's a great. So we're ballers, you know. Congolese people are ballers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, buzzing. So do like, do share, do subscribe. Over and out.